What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Inferno here, and I'm checking in once again with yet another tutorial. Yes sir. Okay, so in today's tutorial we are going to work on an artwork that was created for Antony Santos after Manchester United signed him. I know that it is going to be a little bit different in terms of the imagery that was used for the original one, but trust me, you are going to achieve the same effect. So without much ado, let's get into business. Okay, so you create a new document as always, Control N, then your width should be on 5, and then your height should also be on 5. Unit of measurement should be in inches, resolution 300, and then color profile should always be on SRD. So go to create. Then you hit Control Shift N, and then you type in BG for your background layer. Okay, click on the foreground color and then type 20 20 20. Okay, this is the color that we want for our background, and then press Control backspace to fill it with the foreground color. Okay, good. So our image is already cropped, that of Antony. So you just have to bring him inside. Good. Then as always, convert it to a smart object by right clicking on it. Press Control T for the transform bounding box, and then hold Alt, and then from any of the points just scale out. Okay, by left clicking and then dragging. You hold Alt and then you left click and then you drag. Okay, to scale it up evenly. Okay, good. And then press Control Enter to go with the transform bounding box. Create a new layer, Control Shift N, then press T for the text tool, and then the font I'm using is Alchemy Variable. The variation I'm using is Alchemy Variable Black. Okay, good. So you click on it, then you type Antony. Please be mindful that the Antony is without an H. Okay, good. And then you go in for this color. Good. And then click on. So you just click on the mark icon. Okay, just click on the correct icon to turn the selection into permanent one. Okay, press Control T, hold Alt, and then from any of the angles just drag inwards by left click and then dragging inwards. Okay, you press Control Enter to do with the transform bounding box. Hold Control and then use one of the bracketed keys. Okay, just right after the P key. Okay, to bring it down, or just drag. Okay, just click on the layer by using the left mouse button and then drag. Okay, beneath. Okay, I think that is going to be easier for good. And then you position it in somewhere here. Good. So you have it there, and then you press Control Shift N, press U for the shape tool, and then you right click on it and then you select the ellipse. Okay, click on the color and then you click on the color here and then you sample from the first one. Okay, good. Click on the colored box to give it our options, and then you sample from the colors available. Okay, good. So right now you have this. So let's bring in you are going to use you are going to extract something from the Manchester United logo. You are going to extract this element. Okay, so press P for the pen tool, then left click, left click, left click, left click, left click, hold Shift, left click, release Shift, left click, left click, left click, left click, left click, and then drag. Okay, and press Control Enter. B for the move tool. Click on the layer mask icon. Okay, just click on it so that you give you this. Okay, you don't need the hidden areas of the logo, so just right click and then go to apply layer mask. Okay, V for the move tool again, and then bring it here. Okay, good. Convert it to a smart object. Press Control T, then scale down. Okay, Control Enter to do away the transform bounding box and then position it to. Okay, good. So you are left with these ones. Okay, you are left with these lines over here. Okay, good. So Control Shift N quickly, U for the shape tools, and then select the rectangle too, and then just click and drag. Okay, and this is just okay, good, and then just drag it beneath. Okay, this one. Okay, press Ctrl J to duplicate it. Okay, Ctrl J to duplicate that particular layer, the rectangle layer, and then hold Shift and then just press on the arrow key downwards. Okay, one, back. Okay, good. Ctrl J again to duplicate. Hold Shift, arrow key, the down arrow key once. Okay, and then you are good to go. Hold Shift and then click on the last or the first rectangle layer that you created to select all the three created rectangles, and then press Ctrl T to bring the transform bounding box and then scale inside. Okay, hold Shift. Okay, and then scale. Hold Shift, left click and then drag to your right. Okay, to distort the scaling. Okay, good. So select the Antony text, Ctrl J to duplicate it. Press Ctrl T, then scale it down. This time around, don't hold Alt. You can choose hold Alt. It is going to still work for you. Press Ctrl Enter. This time around, with the Alchemy variable concept, click on it and then go in for regular. Okay, and then reduce the font size. You can scale down as well. It's going to also give you the same effect. Good. Press Ctrl Enter and then type forward. Okay, good. Press Ctrl Enter to do array there with the selection, and then position it with arrow keys. Okay, good. Increase the kerning. Press Ctrl T, don't hold Alt, and then drag it down. Reduce the size of forward. Okay, Ctrl 0 to give you the overview of how the entire web looks like. Good. So let's move on to the next. Okay, you create a new layer, and then U for the shape to right click and then go to the ellipse tool, and then just drag. Okay, good. Click on the fill and then click on this option to disable the fill. Click on the stroke, select white. Okay, good, and then type in 3. Okay, so 3 for the stroke. Okay, so you have something like this. Press Ctrl Shift N, U for the shape 2 again. This time around, go for the rectangle 2, and then just click and drag so you get something like this. Left click and drag downwards to get this. Okay, we press Ctrl T and then hold Shift to distort for distort scaling, and then distort it downwards. Okay, to extend the rectangle a little bit. So click here. Okay, click on the fill and then sample white. Okay, so we have something like this. Okay, so hold Control, select the element that was earlier created, and then right click and then convert them to a smart object. Press Ctrl T and then scale them down. Okay, good. So you position them here, or you position it here, then you press Ctrl T again, then you scale it down a little bit. Ctrl Enter to do the transform bounding box, and then use the arrow keys to position. Ctrl J to duplicate, and then push it here. Hold Shift so that it keeps the positioning on the same line. Okay, we want it to be on a straight line. So we want something, so you get it. So you get it this way. I think this way is good. So you press Ctrl Shift N. Okay, and then U for the shape 2. Then just click and drag. Okay, good. So the first one is going to be yellow. Ctrl J, push down. Okay, and then drag it beneath this. Then click here, or double click there, and then change the color to deep blue. Okay, good. And then Ctrl J to duplicate again, push it downwards, and then use the arrow keys. Okay, and then this time around, think it's going to be black. So black, red, and then white. So this time around is going to be black. Ctrl J to duplicate again, move it beneath, and then use the arrow keys and push it down. Add Shift to the arrow keys to make it go fast, to make the movement go fast. Okay, or to make it go faster. sample the red from here. I think this is okay. Then push it upwards a little bit. Control J to duplicate again. Push it downwards. Okay, and then drag it beneath. Okay. Click here and then change the color to white. Okay, and then push it up. Good. So we are left with where he is from. Okay, so Osasco, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Okay, so you click on the forward. Okay, you hold Alt and then you drag it away from there to create a duplicate. Okay, press Ctrl T, hold Shift, then rotate or tilt till you get 90 degrees, minus 90 degrees. Okay, press Ctrl Enter, press Ctrl Enter again, and then type Osasco. Okay, comma Sao Paulo, okay, comma Brazil. Okay, we press Ctrl Enter to do away the selection again. Okay, so press Ctrl Enter and then 3. I think 3.5. Okay, so 3.8 will do. Okay, 3.8. Good. So that is it for this one. Okay, good. So you create a new layer again. You come here, come to the very top, Control Shift N, U for the shape 2, and then you create a new layer here. Okay, create a new layer here. So good. You click on the fill icon here, and then you click on what? This one to disable the fill. Click on the stroke, select white, and then just as we did for the other one, just type in 3. You can do it here or what? Here, the 3. Good. Press Ctrl T, hold Shift, and then move it upwards and drag upwards to distort it. Okay, good. So you bring it downwards. You are not done. You press U for the shape 2, then you select the triangle 2. Okay, and then hold Shift and then drag. Okay, to create it. When you don't prefer the position, add Ctrl to Shift. It's going to move for you. Okay, good. So here I think this place is good. Release everything, and then just transform it, because we want the tip of the triangle to point to the ground. Okay, not upwards. So you scaling by holding Control and Control space and then left clicking and then dragging. So just the moment you get this icon, just hold Shift to it and then flip it. You get 0 degrees. Move it downwards. I think we are cool. This is surface. So just move it downwards. Okay. Hold Control before you move downwards, otherwise it's not going to permit you. Okay. Okay. I think this is okay. So press what on the move to, or just press V. Click on the move to or press V. It's going to do it for you. So this is what we have over here. Good. So click on the forward, press Ctrl J to duplicate, and then bring it here. Okay. Press Ctrl Enter and type new signing. Okay, new signing. Okay, good. Press Ctrl A to select everything. Click on the color icon here. Change it to white. Click on this option here. Then increase the kerning. Okay. Increase the kerning. And then position it. Okay. Ctrl 0. Good. So we are not done yet. So click on the BG. Okay. The BG layer, and press Ctrl Shift N to create a new layer on top. Okay, click on the foreground color and then sample this color from here. Okay, and then boost it up a little bit by just left clicking and then dragging upwards. Okay, good. Press D for the brush tool, and then click once. Okay, boost it up a little bit, and then apply. Good. So I think that is it. Good. So think we are almost through, but we are left with some few tweaks. So just click on the actual image, the master image, press Ctrl Shift N to create a new layer, press Ctrl G to clip mask it. B for the brush tool, click on the foreground, go straight to black, and then B for the brush tool again, hold Alt and then right click and then drag to your left or right, drag to your left to reduce the brush size, and then shade this place a little bit. Okay, shade this place a little bit, shade this place a little bit. Okay, to make it a little more contrast. Okay, good. So I think good. So this is for this one, that is for this one. Good. So select the main image, press Ctrl M, okay, and then go to the blues section. Okay, then add up more yellows. Okay, when you bring it down, it's going to add up more yellow, but when you take it up, it's going to add up more blues. Okay, so add up more yellow. I think this is okay. This amount of yellows added is okay. Good. Okay, so we are left with some few tweaks to go. Click on the master image. So we are already on the master image, and then we have this texture here that we want to overlay. That's texture 3. So we just release, drag and release, just bring it here. Okay, sorry, just bring it here, and then what, scale it up. Okay, scale it up. Okay, and take it to the very top of this layer. Okay, good. And then change your blending mode to what, screen. Okay, so add the layer mask, B for the brush tool, then what, erase some of the region. It shouldn't dominate. Okay, it shouldn't take all over the image, it shouldn't take the whole image, it should take some portions. Okay, I think this is good. Alright, okay, good. So you select the Antony, the ellipse, the layer that was later inserted there, Manchester United logo, that element in it. Okay, select that one, then press Ctrl G to group all of them. Okay, good. Then you press Ctrl Shift N to create a new layer on the Ctrl G to clip mask, B for the brush tool, and then swap the foreground and the background. Okay, it's not necessary, but it depends on you, but make sure that you select, or you're going for this color code FFF79D. Okay, then go to OK, B for the brush tool, then apply. Okay, you are trying to create depth. Okay, depth in the text. Okay, good. So press Ctrl Shift N again, Ctrl G to clip mask it, and then this time around going for this color. Okay, going for this color, I think this will do this color. Okay, B for the brush tool, and then just apply them. It should be subtle. Okay, let it be subtle. Okay, shouldn't be too much. It should be just subtle. Okay, good. So when you are done with that, select them together, press Ctrl J to duplicate, convert them to a smart object, and then push them down. Okay, good. So this is the first one. Ctrl J again, push it down, Ctrl J, push it down. Okay, select all the three. So you hold Shift and then you click on the first one that was created, and then you convert them to a smart object. Okay, add the layer mask, G for the gradient to make sure that you come to basics and then select what, this option, otherwise it's not going to, the effect is not going to work like how my own is going to work. Okay, good. So click and then drag upwards, drag. I think this is okay. So you come back, you just undo it once. I think this is okay. And you do the fill, good. So I think this is okay. So fill should be on 47. Okay, good. So when you're through with that, okay, you bring in a dust overlay texture. Okay, bring it here, Ctrl T, scale it up. So that same dust overlay that was used for the master image, you just bring it in. Okay, good. And then drag it. It should be beneath Antony or our master layer and then the text. Okay, good. Then blending mode, make it what? Subtract. Okay, press L for the levels options and then try to reduce the white. Okay, when you take the midpoint to the right or to the left, it's going to reduce the white. Okay, so try that option. Then using when you bring it vice versa, it's going to do vice versa. Okay, you just bring it in. Good. And then reduce the fill. Okay, just reduce the fill. Reduce the fill. So I think this is okay. Good, this is okay. This is okay. So yeah. So master image. Okay, then this is what we achieved. Okay, so this is the final work. Okay, so I want to thank you for making time to go through this tutorial with me, and I would want you to always keep the love coming by subscribing so that I can create more content. Okay, good. We'll see you next time with another amazing tutorial. Shalom, peace.